On this episode of China Uncensored, it's a credibility fire sale. We're selling off all our reputation. Everything must go. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. The most prestigious publication in the world, the Cambridge University Press, totally caved to Chinese censorship.
Late last week, the publisher said it had removed around 300 papers from its website in China, covering topics like the Tiananmen Square protests, the Cultural Revolution, and Tibet, after the Chinese government threatened to ban it from publishing other material in the country.
More than 300 articles written by some of the most prominent China analysts today. Mind you, Chinese censors weren't actually reading their dry scholarly articles. No. It was based on a rough keyword search that singled out the 300 peer-reviewed articles. Mention of the Cultural Revolution was a big one. Taiwan, Tiananmen, and of course Falun Gong keywords were also targeted. In an official statement, Cambridge University Press wanted to let everyone know they are totally all about freedom of thought, but they were still willing to give in to the Chinese regime's censorship demands because it's better that some articles get into China than none. Blah, blah, blah. You've heard it all before. It's like when Apple CEO Tim Cook blocked VPNs in the Chinese App Store, saying, "We're all for freedom of speech, but we're also all for compromising those values if we can get access to that sweet, sweet China market." Not exact quote, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Anyway, the Cambridge University Press's statement ended with their mission of disseminating knowledge in the pursuit of education, learning, and research at the highest international levels of excellence. Right. My favorite state-run media, the Global Times, totally agreed with their decision, while at the same time belittling them for how few people read their crummy rag, saying, as the readership of the China Quarterly is limited, there will be little impact over the Cambridge University Press withdrawing some articles. But you know what's going to be a hot seller? A book about Xi Jinping! The good news, though, is that even though the Cambridge University Press is one of the world's oldest and most respected publishing houses, this absolutely won't set some kind of precedent that will go into effect merely days later. The U.S. Association for Asian Studies also was asked to remove 100 articles from its Journal of Asian Studies. There goes the neighborhood. But unlike the Cambridge University Press, they said no right away. But wait. This story has a happy ending after all. Cambridge University Press did finally repost everything they had taken down, after a huge media backlash and lots of public criticism.
That sparked an international outcry, with hundreds signing an online petition and threatening to boycott CUP publications.
You see, all it takes to stand up to tyranny is a little global condemnation. I think this random Chinese gift best sums up their response to the whole incident. So what do you think? Leave your comments below. Once again, I'm your host, Chris Chappell. See you next time. Well, gang, it looks like things worked out this time. But what about next time? Better stay informed by going to ChinaUncensored.tv to watch full half-hour episodes of China Uncensored that we give you for free every week. And unlike Cambridge University Press, we'll never pull our content off our Chinese website. Mainly because we don't have a Chinese website since, well, you know.